Break out your Snyders, kids. It's time for another ridiculous transit-oriented quest. That's right. We're here camping in Lake Perris tonight so we can wake up bright and early to catch the first train. 10 trains, $10, provided that none of them get delayed and we miss a connection. But we're gonna give it a shot, alright? Given the bare bonesness of Metrolink's weekend service, I didn't think this was even possible, but there is actually one itinerary that allows you to set foot on at least one train from each line on the system. Minus the Riverside line, those f***s. Starting from Perris South, we will take the 91 PV line to Norwalk Santa Fe Springs, where we will transfer to the Orange County line down to Orange. Then, after getting Doughnuts, we will then connect with the IEOC line to San Clemente. Then, getting back on the OC line to LA, we will take the AV line up to Burbank Downtown, followed by the Ventura County line back to LA, then the San Bernardino line to downtown San Bernardino, which will give us enough time for 2 round trips on the new Aero service to Redlands. After which I'll take the train back to Pomona North to stay at my friend's house. This video is brought to you by Act Promptly. No wait, it's the other way around.
I want to also give a special thank you to the folks whose names are on the screen. DJ Petesake, DJ Petesake, DJ Petesake, and DJ Petesake.
We begin the next day with a nice sunrise shot over the lake. My typical approach to this route would be to take Evans Road south, but I noticed the new Paris Valley bike trail was coming together, so I took that part of the way instead. If construction of this trail continues on its current trajectory, it may form a convenient link between the South Perris train station and the lake, but for now it only goes part of the way. The sun finally made its appearance along the final stretch down Case Road, where we interestingly spotted a dead owl on the side of the street. Don't drink and drive, kids! South Perris is a pretty unassuming train station, but its massive parking lot reflects the sprawling landscape it is surrounded by. Its most defining feature is its gigantic driveway, where you have to actually overshoot the station by a good half-mile when approaching it from the north. Aside from that, this is the current terminus of the 91 line, so Metrolink consists can be seen parked here. Let's go. Let's get it. Pulling into downtown Perris. The original Perris station, back when the Santa Fe was a force to be reckoned with. Lots of bus connections here. These old Bombardier coaches don't have regular outlets. They only have these weird round ones, which I've actually seen someone use an adapter to hook up and charge an e-bike with, funny enough. I found one in the street hoping it would be the right one, but this one's actually a different style. It's too big. Gotta remember, these coaches were built in the days before people even used laptops, so who needs outlets? Passing some freight that still gets used on these rails. They're adding a second platform on Moreno Valley, which suggests that they're gonna add more service. I wonder if any skaters have tried jumping that staircase.
This is suicide!
Tricks. I forgot to pause recording at this point, but I feel like the next conversation deserved to be recorded.
Well, gee whiz, you've got better setup than I do. You know what? I was thinking of an idea, and this is wild. This is absolutely wild. Taking a shopping cart, cutting off the wheels, and putting it on a chassis, and then sitting in the shopping cart. And, you know, it would be very safe because you'd be surrounded by metal. You'd sit inside the shopping cart, and then you put the shopping cart on a chassis with the wheels.
Yeah. Oh, 91 freeway, how many lanes art thou? Seems you can't decide, keep adding them. Hey, I filmed a shot for my music video at that park. Now we're on the other side. You know, if I had to guess, I'd say these outlets are for the cleaning crew so they can plug in their vacuums. So to me, I always thought the system map looks like an upside down coat hanger with like branches hanging off of it. Now, the biggest tragedy with this, besides no weekend service here, is this right here. The station that they started building 14 years ago and still doesn't exist in Placentia. 14 years I've been waiting. Like, I used to bike down there to cross over the pedestrian bridge in anticipation of being able to take a train from there. And you still can't. Like, these ones have come into existence since then, and it's still a future station dot. How embarrassing. So we're going like this, then we're gonna go like this, then we're gonna get donuts, then we're gonna go like this, then we're gonna go like this, then like this, but then back here, then like this, then like this a bunch of times, and then back this way. There was also supposed to be a station right here, but a bunch of moms from my elementary school complained about it, and it never happened. It was a terrible location anyways. They should have put it next to like the movie theater. Freight traffic on the San Bernardino sub. Coming up soon, the aforementioned Placentia station parking lot and overcrossing that doesn't actually have a station.
Our next station stop is Fullerton.
Hey, look, a random fig tree.
Figs.
And another. And two more. And another. And another. Now, I know I could have intercepted my connecting train in Norwalk, Santa Fe Springs, but I decided to get off at Buena Park because I just adore this station. Like, I love the gaudy architecture, like the pillars, the glass bridge, and there's an actual bathroom, like an actual whole full-size building that you don't have to masquerade as an Amtrak customer to use, with like glass bricks on the windows and like this cute gazebo in the middle of the driveway. And I just love how it's like nestled between like two neighborhoods, like right in the corner. And the elevator has like stainless steel diamond plate for the floor. Free baseball bat? Hashtag ride fines. Yeah. You already know this elevator gets a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing that can make it better would be a manual bell, like the old one in Fullerton. Glass bricks, baby. Except for some reason it's locked today because it's not 9 a.m. yet. Okay, seriously, why does the bathroom open at 9 a.m. when there are clearly trains coming through here before that? Every time I've taken that train, there's always been this guy weaving hammocks in the bicycle car. Like, just set up with like the pole, like weaving like it ain't no thing. That's pretty cool. The tracks bank so much here that at Norwalk, when you get off the train's actually tilted. They like sometimes announce that to be careful. Oh baby, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah, and this was my other ride find from yesterday. A legitimate UPS visor. know, it's pretty incredible. I was able to catch 3 trains in the course of like 15 minutes. But that's the San Bernardino sub for you. But when it comes to gaudy station architecture, none can top Anaheim. What were they thinking? Alright, we got 50 minutes to get some donuts and get back here. Let's go. Uh-oh, farmer's market traffic. Calculating alternate escape route. Approaching Friendly's Donuts. Your destination is coming up on the right. I may have miscalculated. We got like 15 minutes to get back. Let's do this, Leroy Jenkins! You have miscalculated! That was my train. At this point, the Burbank segment was out of the question. I decided I would take the next OC line to San Clemente, hang out at the beach for a while, and take the IEOC line to San Bernardino, so I could still accomplish my goal of trying the Aero service for the first time. But first, let's have some donuts. So I asked for an assorted vegan half dozen with at least 1 pistachio and 1 blueberry. What did we get? I believe we got just that. On 1 to 10, that's a certified 20. I'm always really skeptical of anything pistachio flavored because it's like, what is the flavor and why is it so yellow? It's not like putting pistachio in it instantly turn it yellow, you know? It's like that green eucalyptus fake honey that I had that one time. But regardless, these are one of my favorite ones. Yeah, donuts are a bit overrated, though I've always been a fan of the concept. I mean, what's cooler than a dessert that you can pass off as a breakfast food? Proof that I'm not the only one paying attention to where the outlets are. I think I found the most underrated place to take a nap, which is right underneath the pier at San Clemente. We'll check back in when we're ready. Went swimming, now we're about to carry this thing up several flights of stairs to get off the beach. Don't believe me, just watch. Let's go. Now more hills. Primo. Yeah. Squashy says it's time to get back to the station. before it's too late. That right there is some healthy purslane. Yeah. This has got to be one of the easiest neighborhoods to get lost in, because all the streets look the same and they all twist and turn and go every different direction. Sorry, I know I'm risking missing anything from this deviation, but this is extremely relevant to the conversation that came out earlier today. Do my eyes see what that dude was talking about? That would be it. I guess it's kind of the opposite of what he was saying. That's like the bottom of the shopping cart with a chair on it, but it's missing the front wheels. What a double synchronicity day. Petesake. So I squashed it, we made it. Time to spare. Yeah, we're moving. So we got the early enough train that we can still take the Arrow in San Bernardino. But now, time for a train doze. And then Primo's chips.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, all right, stand going north, features the handrails and feet with the step.
Yeah.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our next and final stop of downtown San Bernardino is next. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to stand clear of the yellow lines for your safety.
It's once again, guy.
Doors closing.
Alright, skipping ahead to the exciting part of my first time riding the Arrow. We still have time for that segment. I think what I'm gonna do is, first round we'll go all the way to University, then we'll go back to like Esri or Tippecanoe, and then we'll go to Redlands downtown, and then we'll head back, and then we'll get back to where you once belonged. So Arrow's been around for like over a year now, and I'm definitely behind because I had never taken it. Like, there are people who have literally flown out to California just to ride the Aero when it first opened. So I'm definitely behind. And it totally caught me off guard when it was first announced. Like, I was on the train and I saw all this stuff over here. It said future stations. I'm like, whoa, that's cool. Actually, what I really thought is, what is this? How are they extending the San Bernardino line when they still haven't made the Placentia station after 14 years? We're slowly pulling into San Bernardino Downtown.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is...
What is it? What is it? You can't just tell me once again and not tell me what is it? Once again?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our final stop. Upon arriving this train will be out of service. All passengers must exit. Please use the handrails and please watch your step. And if for some reason you don't board this train headed to Los Angeles, please make sure to exit and go to track number 3. That train departs at 5
Alright, let's go.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our final stop. This train is out of service. All passengers must exit.
That's what I'm doing.
Please use the handrails and please watch your step. And once again, 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 once again.
That joke is never gonna get old. I was having some confusion with the bicycle storage area as it didn't seem big enough. But then I realized, they expect you to hang your bike from the ceiling! Well, that's just great. I've got all this camping equipment on it and... oh, someone offered to help me lift it up. Alright, I guess that's what we're doing. Even though my bike is so tall it blocks half the aisle anyways. Sorry for aisle blocking. Instant F-. Nah, just kidding. This is actually a really good service in spite of that technicality. And we're off.
Our next station stop is San Bernardino Tippecanoe. All station stops are free. San Bernardino Tippecanoe is our next stop.
Tippecanoe. Hey, look, it's UPS. Hope they don't want their visor back. Because I'm keeping it. Ooh, corn.
Our next station stop is Redlands. All station stops are free.
Sorry, I'm looking in your backyards.
Our next stop.
Ooh, look, citrus. Where's squashy? Squashy approves. The guy that helped me lift my bike up just got off, so looks like it's up to me to get it off. Good thing I had all that practice on the bridge in San Clemente.
Suspicious package on board the train. Report it to the conductor immediately. Our next station stop is Redlands Downtown. All station stops are free.
I feel like the scenery is getting increasingly beautiful the further east we get. And look at that building. Not too bad for a parking structure, I must say. Oh, I get it. They were trying to make the parking structure look like this old brick building. I give them credit for that. They did a pretty good facsimile. Alright, let's bring it down. So remember how I said I was going to do 2 round trips on Aero? Change of plans. we're biking back to San Bernardino because I'm not lifting that thing up 3 more times, alright? So sorry, I have special needs, and like they said, safety is everyone's priority, alright? Including mine. My engineering eye catches something funny about these benches. When you can't be bothered to cut your redheads short enough, just put more nuts between the acorn nut. The bike ride back really solidified why this area was chosen for a train service, because so much stuff is packed within this 10-mile span. Though it also helped there were already train tracks here. Sorry I didn't get any footage of the ride back. All my GoPro batteries were dead by then. But it was a nice, pleasant ride, just a straight shot, westbound towards San Bernardino. That UPS visor came in clutch because the sun was like right there. So yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. This is Metrolink 377, service downtown Los Angeles.
Mission accomplished. Made it back to Pomona in one piece. Some lady asked to borrow a phone charger, and you know what I said? There aren't any outlets in here. And you know what the next guy said? They got the round ones, but those are for the vacuums. So I was right the whole time. Mystery solved.